Hey, what's up everybody? If you can see and hear this, stream is starting soon. Please let me know in chat. My thing is being annoying. I'm trusting that I am streaming to YouTube, but it's not giving me a clear playback. Maybe I should look on the actual channel. I'm thinking maybe that. Does it say I'm live? Oh yeah, it does. Does it say I'm live? Alright, cool. Okay, I'm live, great. It's still on stream. Stream is starting. Good, it should be. I'm just trying to make sure everything works before I do this. This is gonna be the great Ace Attorney Chronicles. We're gonna have all new voices. We're going to do all new things. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to solve puzzles. And we're going to try to do this every Tuesday if we can. Tofinator Tuesdays, great Ace Attorney. That's what I'm trying to do. So let's get started, shall we? Turn off this music and start the game. What? Exciting? Yes. Yes, it is. Alright, enough of you. Thank you. Appreciate you. Love you. I really do love him. He's cool. No! There we are. Hey! Hi, can you see? Can you hear? Look at all this good stuff over here. Wonderful Ace Attorney Cross. I'm trying to make this full screen. No! Stop! Everything I do, just moves it forward. I'm just trying to make it full screen. Dear God, what is this game? Alright, I guess I'm just doing it windowed. I don't care. I don't care. Let's get started. There are lightning storms near you? What? Been going on since 1 p.m. yesterday. I'm sorry to hear that. Alright. Well, maybe this will help you feel a little bit better. I'm out of drink. I gotta go do this real quick, but we're gonna get started real soon here. Just grab a snack, do something else for a little bitty bit, and I'll be right back, okay? Where's my break button? BRB. As far as you started, I'm gonna take a break? Yeah. Sue me. I don't care. Oh, okay, yeah. If the power goes off, sure, yeah. That makes sense. Lawyer guy game, indeed. Yes. So we're gonna solve, probably murders, I would imagine. And then, we're gonna give these characters voices. So it'll be fun. No, I'm not gonna try to revert to my other ones. But if it sounds similar, that's just because we used a wide range last time, and we're probably gonna repeat some. A little bitty bit. We're not gonna make it the same. Everybody's gonna have their own look, so everybody's gonna have their own kind of way about them, the way they move, the way they talk. It's an art. know. An art you should appreciate by subscribing and hitting that bell. Oh boy. More Topinator to come? Indeed. Promised. Guaranteed. How many times have I said that and then let you down? Probably too many. Subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. I don't care. Alright, here we go. Alright. Back at it again with the Krispy Kreme. There it is. And it gets me back into the whole streaming thing. So, I'm excited. I'm very excited. You should be excited. We're all excited. I know. I tried to really hammer on Twitch, and then I got burnt out for a long time, and then I tried again, and then it got burnt out over the summer, and now we're back again. So, it's been a ride. It really has. But now we're back. I'm going to be doing this here on YouTube for the remainder of the parts. Unless YouTube just gives me all kinds of problems, but I've been hearing it's been doing better, so. Alright, start adventure. Come on. New game. Aha. Wait. We're doing adventures? Were we supposed to be doing something else?
The Empire of Japan. After opening its doors, a push for cultural transformation brought great waves of Western influence to this far eastern island nation. The revolution washed over the land, making life in the capital exciting and unsettling. It was a period of great change, and some was swept away by the tide.
This is already adorable. I can't wait to get into this. We need to pay attention.
But for one man, the turbulence of that era was just the beginning of an extraordinary story.
No way! That's our character, I think. He looks horrified. If only he would just tell us what happened. Okay, the adventure of the Great Departure. Okay. Let's go to war. And then they were like, let's go to war. Alright, 22nd of November, 8:43 a.m. Supreme Court of Judicator, Defendants Antechamber 5. Okay, sure. I still can't believe it. I still can't believe this is happening. How can it be that just beyond the doors to this quiet little chamber is the highest court in Japan, waiting to decide my fate? What? What? Oh, no, nothing. Save your glares, murderer. Sorry. Are you undercover or something? You look real nervous. No! Just no with the names, okay? Just, why? I'm gonna try real hard. I'm gonna mess it up. Here we go. You ready? My name is Ryunosuke. Ryunosuke Naruhodo. Is that right? I'm a second-year student at the Imperial... Stop it. Yume University. Oh, God. 3 days ago, I somehow found myself in the middle of a horrifying incident. And now, here I am, awaiting my trial. That's enough. Oh. Who is this? What the fuck? Alright, sure, why not? Okay. Hold on. I'm just trying to... Let's see. He is not obliged to listen to such abuse, officer. There we go. That's good. I like that one. And who are you? I'm this man's lawyer. I'll be defending him today. Lawyer? Yes, and until the judge has given the verdict on the case, no one has the right to treat him as a criminal. Ha! So you will hold your tongue! Technicalities. Look at you. You haven't even graduated yet. Wait, that's not his voice. That's his voice. Shoot. And yet, I still seem to know better than you how a court officer should behave. Right, Ryunosuke? God damn, this is gonna be annoying. I'm just gonna call him Ryan. I don't care. God damn it. Okay. Oh, yes, of course. Sorry. What are you apologizing to me for? Oh, I suppose it wasn't my fault. Big budget. Yeah, they got animations now, and I think they have voices somewhat on their own, but not with us. But if they clarify what a voice should sound like, I'll adjust. But really, Kazuma, I never meant to drag you into this. Oh, but really, Kazuma, I never meant to drag you into this. So his name is Kazuma. Okay, I'm sorry. There you go again, apologizing. Just like always. Though I must say, you've been all over the newspapers these past few days. Yume University professor murdered in cold blood by student. But obviously, you didn't actually do it, did you? Of course not. You have to believe me. I didn't do it. I can never murder someone. Then there's nothing to worry about. Straighten yourself up. Hold your head high. You mean... I believe you. I know you're innocent, Ryunosuke. God damn it. Totally, he did it. That was him. You saw him? Are you a witness? Oh no. What are you gonna sound like? We'll see. Kazuma Asogi, my best friend. I didn't pronounce that at all correctly, but I don't care. Kazuma, right? Kazuma, I think. Kazuma Asogi, alright. My best friend, also in second year at Yume University. But he's far more clever than I. A star student, in fact. He's even a qualified lawyer. Impressive, considering he's still an undergraduate. It's not that impressive. How did you read my thoughts? The very concept of lawyers is only a few years old. Here in Japan, anyway. Oh, we're in Japan. Okay. My qualifications don't mean much yet. Well, that satisfies the whole name thing. You said exactly the same thing 3 days ago. Oh wait, you said the same thing exactly 3 days ago. But I'm proud to have a friend like you, Kazuma, truly. 3 days ago. Yes, that's when all this started. Congratulations, Kazuma! Looks like you're going to get to study abroad at last. I know. I've been dreaming forever of this day. Finally, those government elites have acknowledged my academic achievements and success in court. So you'll be representing Japan as you immerse yourself in the most sophisticated legal system in the world. I'm really happy for you and proud as your friend. There's not a soul at the university who doesn't know Kazuma's name. He's a living legend. It's like there's some mysterious aura billowing around his temple. I want to bring about change in our own legal system. Oh, I want to bring about change in our own legal system. That's why I have to cross the ocean to see the real thing with my own eyes. The heart of the British Empire. I wish I could see it too. Stop. You stop it right now. Bad kitty. You're okay. My cat was trying to eat my hand, so I had to tell her to stop. She definitely did it, yeah. Then come with me. We'd have a wild time tearing up the streets of Her Majesty's City of London together. Oh my god. That's fun. Okay, so they're from Japan, they went to London. Okay. Or yeah. If it were only that, if it were only that simple. Oh dear, look at the time. I'd better be going. Alright, I'll see you later. I think I'll stay and enjoy this place a little while longer. Good idea. After all, it's not every day you get to visit a high-class Western restaurant like this. See you in English class tomorrow then, partner. Aw, they's friends. That's nice. Look at all that murdering motive. Oh, no! Andrew! Ah! It was straight after that. That's when it happened. Asogi, may I have a word? Who's this? Oh. Professor, I didn't know you were coming. Sophisticated old man, I gotta get in the mood. Well, this case has personal significance to me. But never mind that for now. Asogi, you should go immediately to the judge's chambers. To His Excellency's chambers? Why? Like he hates it when someone dishonors his family. Well, who doesn't, really? Come on. He was looking for you before. I'm gonna guess that's the woman. He was looking for you before. Wait. Oh, we don't know his name. It's him. It's the old man. He was looking for you before. You advocating for the defense in this trial was a sudden decision. It seems there may be some confusion about procedures today as a result. Who is this man? I feel as though I've seen him at the university before. I see. I'll go at once then. Do they allow you to just carry a sword? What's that about? I don't know. I shall accompany you. I don't know her voice yet. We're going to find out her personality in just a bit, I guess. Alright then, Ryunosuke. Ryunosuke? I don't want to say Ryunosuke, but I feel like... I don't know. Anyway. I'll see you in the courtroom. Yes, thanks, Kazuma. Maybe Fox can tell us if I'm pronouncing it right. Is it Ryunosuke or Ryunosuke? The second one or the first one? I have to know the name of the person I'm freaking playing as. This is awkward. If I may. Yes, sorry? You must be the defendant. So, I don't know if you know pronunciations of like Japanese names or anything, but is it Ryunosuke or Ryunosuke? Right? Okay, I'm gonna say it that way. Ryunosuke. Naruhodo, I don't know how to pronounce it either, but Ryunosuke, they're gonna keep saying that, so I'm just gonna go that way. First sounds better? Yeah, the first sounds more phonetically correct, but when you have long words like this, sometimes they do pronounce it differently, especially when we're talking about translations. Joey keeps jumping me. You tell him, I tell him to keep doing it. You must be the defendant, Ryunosuke Naruhodo, I believe. Yes, that's right. My name is Yujin Mikotaba. Mikotova? Mikotova. Yujin Mikotova. I'm saying it right. I am him. He is me. I'm a professor of forensic medicine at Yume University. Ah, Professor Mikotoba. I've heard that name from Kazuma before. I think Kazuma is like the correct pronunciation of that one too. I'm trying to call them by correct names if I possibly can, but my knowledge is limited. As I recall, he's been pushing to get the government to agree to Kazuma's studying abroad. Oh, cool. Asogi has told me about you. You and he are best friends, I understand. Huh? As such, I feel you should know. Know what? Well, as you've no doubt heard, Asogi has been granted permission to go to and study in Great Britain. However, if he should fail to defend you in today's trial, I'm afraid that permission will be revoked and never granted again. Oh good, if I lose, we both lose. That's cool. Pressure. Anybody? What? As I suspected, you were unaware of this. I had a feeling Asogi may have chosen not to tell you. Dun 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 dun! Yeah. He's agreed to defend me, knowing that if he fails, his dreams will be shattered? But I don't understand. Why would the government do such a thing? The administration has to choose from a large number of applicants for overseas study. It's very difficult to persuade them to grant permission, even in the most favorable of circumstances. I don't believe it. But I didn't do it, I swear. I'm not a murderer. I'm sure that's true. Nevertheless, I can assure you that proving your innocence will be no easy task. You see, there are certain peculiarities about today's trial. I'm gonna say it's this guy. This guy murdered. This guy murdered the other dude. This is the guy. This is the one. It's him. It's this guy. This one right here. He said peculiarities. He's definitely a murderer. God damn it. Sorry? What do you mean? You'll soon understand once proceedings get underway. But then what should I do? Well, naturally, I'm not going to suggest doing anything that could lead to a conviction. Right, so as soon as the trial starts, the judge will pose a certain question to the defense. When that happens, you must answer before anyone else. You must say, I do. I do? But I'm not getting married. But what will the question be? Surely not, do you accept the accusations brought before you? Of course not. That would be too logical. Defendant! Oh, wait, it's the bailiff. Defendant! Defendant. Nope, I don't know how to... I'll just say it like normal. Court is about to begin. Proceed to the courtroom at once. I mean, that's fair. Oh, Zemar. Surreptitious. That's not a word. Hold on, I have to look up that word now. This is not cool. I don't like that. What is this? Surreptitious. Surreptitious. What the fuck does that mean? I'm learning new stuff too. Alright. Surreptitious. Kept secret, especially because it would not be approved of. They carried on a surreptitious affair. Surreptitious affair. I think I'm saying it right. Can we get a... We're gonna
surreptitious.
Surreptitious. Okay, great. Surreptitious. I have to know these things. I do. Ah, crap. I closed out a window I shouldn't have. Damn. Okay. If I need something, I'll just pull up another window. God damn it. It would seem our surreptitious discussions are to be cut short. Oh, I think I messed out a chat. Okay, I just need to... There. There, I'm back. Okay, there we go. He's totally a murderer. It's trial by combat. What big words you use, Grandma? Yeah. You can't be using words like surreptitious, surreptitious. I've forgotten it. It's gone. out of memory now. Surreptitious. So you can't say words like surreptitious and peculiarities without being a murderer. I'm sorry, it's just... So allow me to summarize. Kazuma Asogi must not be the defense lawyer in this trial. What? Of course, as the defendant, the final decision is yours. Oh! Are we going pro se? Are we defending ourselves in court to spare Asogi the dishonor of possibly losing? What are you waiting for? Do you want to be found guilty for failing to appear? Get moving. There's no point in anyone advocating for the likes of you anyway. God damn. This is it. If the trial goes badly, Kazuma's dreams of studying abroad are over, and what's more, I'll be found guilty of murder. And so, with absolutely no idea what lay ahead, I embarked on that unforgettable trial. Oh, I can't wait. Let's go. My one and only chance of proving my innocence. The trial that would decide my destiny. Tom Cruise samurai movie? Oh yeah. I saw that. That wasn't that bad. Thank God. I mean, it was Tom Cruise, so he didn't fit in the movie, but other than that, the movie was good. Dishonor on you, dishonor on your family, dishonor on your cow. No! 22nd November, 9 a.m., Supreme Court of Judicator, Courtroom 2. Look at his eyes! Oh no! Oh, you can see my cursor. Okay. Just gonna... Does he follow my cursor? What's what's going on? Okay. So, this is a courtroom. You've never seen a courtroom before? What? Aren't you studying to be a lawyer? Okay. The Supreme Court of Judicator. No court in the land has more power. That's Asogi. I don't like the look of those people sitting in the public gallery. Lots of military and other uniforms in there. The powers that be have demanded that this be a secret trial. A secret trial? A trial that's closed to ordinary members of the public. Only military and government officials may attend. What? But why? It'll become clear in time. But for now, you need to concentrate, Ryunosuke. Nope, Ryunosuke. It's about to begin. Wait, is that him? Hold on, hold the phone. Is that, Mr. Payne or whatever the Oh my god, he looks like him. Is he just the tutorial guide every time? Oh, it's him, isn't it? He's the prosecutor. The court will now hear the trial of Ryunosuke Naruhodo. The prosecution is ready, Your Excellency. I'm just gonna do that because he looks like the other guy. As is the defense. Nerd. Court balls was flying. But before we begin, there is one point of order I would like to confirm. Yesterday evening, the defense made a last-minute request for a change of advocate. That's correct, Your Excellency. I made the request myself. Normal procedures for the defendant's advocacy to be decided 2 days prior to trial. As this is an unusual circumstance, I am obliged to ask for final confirmation now. Who advocates for the defendant in this trial? We're going pro se. I was told to say I do. This is the question, right? This is it. This must be the question. Who's going to defend me? That's the question the professor meant. But then, if I say I do, I need to answer quickly. What should I do? Answer I do. Your Excellency, no confirmation is needed. As I'm standing here beside the defendant, I hope it's clear that the advocate will be... Yes! Look at him. He's so awkward. What's the meaning of this unruly outburst? I would like to inform the court that I, Ryunosuke Naruhodo, will be defending myself. You'll be... What? What are you playing at, Ryunosuke? Professor Mikotoba told me... Professor Mikotoba told me everything. Just now, before the trial. He did what? He said your dreams of studying abroad would be dashed if you were to lose. How sad. It means you don't have faith in me. You think I won't be able to get you off. No, it's not that, really. It's just that... Well, on the off chance that things don't go well for me, I couldn't bear to be the reason that you... Yes. I knew that's how you feel, which is exactly why I decided not to tell you. Professor Mikotoba shouldn't have stuck his nose in. Okay, well, that's just what I did, and never do this, by the way. I don't care what anybody tells you. Have somebody defend you if you're in trouble in court. Never do this yourself. It's a bad idea. The court will hereby recognize the defendant's desire to advocate for himself in today's trial. Well, well. Does the accused admit defeat already? Renouncing his own counsel? Really?
Objection!
Make no mistake, counsel. This merely shows that the defendant's innocence is so apparent he's confident he can speak for himself. Isn't that so, Naruhodo-san? Oh, yes, exactly. Exactly what I wasn't thinking. I'm not confident at all. In fact, my mind's a complete blank. I realize you're in charge now, but still. Okay, so he's our Mia. That's what I'm getting from this. He'll help us out. We can... actually, there is a thing in U.S. law. I know this is not U.S. law, but there's a thing in U.S. law where if you don't want, like, counsel to speak for you, you want to speak for yourself, you can do that. You can also have the aid of the attorney for legal advice before the trial, so you know what to say, know what to do, all that good stuff. Hi, what's going on, BGA Plays? Yo, welcome to the stream. Only a murderer would do something so bold. Or dumb. But yeah, you can choose to have, like, legal advice, which is a thing, but is, again, not recommended. You want a lawyer to do everything for you in a typical sense, so. This is his ghost is gonna follow us around after this? His ghost is gonna... I don't know what that means. Well, oh, because Mia was a ghost. I don't know, we'll see. I guess if he dies, you live by the sword, you die by the sword, so he might die soon, I don't know. I realize you're in charge now, but still, try not to look so bewildered. See, he's like, trying to give advice. Well, for a mere university student to be brought before the Supreme Court, you must have perpetrated a most heinous crime indeed. His name is Ouchie. Did anybody else notice that? His name is freaking Ouchie, okay? Oh my god. I love that character. He's so funny. As you are no doubt aware, this is the Supreme Court of Judicature of Japan. Accordingly... Oh, we're in Japan right now. Okay, we're not in England. So it's Japan law, I guess. Accordingly, the very highest standards of conduct are expected of all present. Do I make myself clear, Defendant Naruhodo? Yes, Your Excellency. It is therefore my duty to assess your competence for the task you have undertaken. My competence? What does that mean? He's questioning your ability to do the job. Well, he can't be questioning it more than I am. So let's start with the very simplest of questions. Oh, yes. Kindly state before the court the name of the victim in this case. Well, that's easy enough. I've heard this name once. Okay, hold on. So we have to do what? History? Is that what it is? Oh, okay. Gotcha, understood. Okay, that makes sense. And then, do we have the option to look at the court record yet? I've heard his name more times than I care to remember. But wait. I'm so nervous I can't even remember that. What was it again? Rinosuke. Let me guess. Your mind's gone blank? You know me so well. All the relevant information for this case can be found in the court record. There we go. Alright, I want to know how to access that, please. But I can't even find that. It's simple. You can access the court record with a press of E. Oh, hell yeah. Let's go. It's not happening. Okay, I guess I need to be brought into it and then it'll activate. If you ever find you've forgotten something, just consult that. It's all in there. I just have to press E for the court record? Alright, there's no time to lose. Ah, there it is. Now it's available. Alright, this is the list of evidence you've collected. Oh, this is the list of evidence you've collected. Now try switching to people instead with E. Okay. You'll find the details about the victim in here. When you're done, just press Z to go back. Okay. Okay, the victim of the case is John H. Wilson, age 47. The victim of this case, he was visiting the professor of medicine. Isn't that the other dude? I think at Yume University from the British Empire. Okay, so John H. Wilson, 47. Got it. No. So remember, everything you do within the current case can be found in the court record. Excellent. Now, you better not keep His Excellency waiting any longer. Go on. Find the victim and the people's... yes, I got it. Right. I know how to do it. Okay, we're gonna present. Okay, so we can present this with R, yeah?
Yes!
Yeah. The victim's name was Dr. John H. Wilson.
Well, at least you can remember the name of an esteemed member of your own university.
It's pretty shit. Yeah. Fourth wall broke. I know. They're always gonna have to in games like this. Dr. Wilson was visiting a professor from England invited to Yume University 3 years ago. Indeed, which is the reason why this case has such profound implications. The British Empire is at present our country's most valuable foreign ally. And as most of you will be aware, we have just signed a new treaty together after lengthy negotiations. There can't be anyone who hasn't heard of the Anglo-Japanese Treaty of Friendship and Navigation.
And yet, despite...
Hold on.
And yet, despite these delicate circumstances, the blood of the Englishman has been spilt on our soil. You two are both undergraduates at the Imperial Yume University, are you not? Murdering a professor from the very institution that provides your education. Have you no honor?
Oh, but I didn't do it. This case is coming under great scrutiny from our allies on the other side of the world. The court therefore wishes for a speedy resolution to this matter. In other words, our feeble government is scared of upsetting England's policymakers. And you're a convenient and expendable scapegoat to blame for this crime. So that's why this trial has these unusual peculiarities, is it? Exactly. Our government needs to convict someone as quickly as possible. All because the victim was an Englishman. Yes, Dr. Wilson was an Englishman. Now he's a corpse. But nationalities and treaties won't make any difference for me here. The fact is, I was there at the scene of the crime. Well, you were a witness, you know what happened, man. I don't understand why we're wasting our time. Okay. Kazuma says, oh dear, look at the time, I'd better be going. Alright, I'll see you later. I think I'll stay and enjoy this place a little longer. Good idea. After all, it's not every day you get to visit a high-class Western restaurant like this. See you in English class tomorrow then, partner. The British Empire. Wow, it's incredible to think... Wait. I've seen that man at university. I'm sure he's a visiting professor from Great Britain. I don't know his name, but still. I should go and say hello. Brilliant idea. So I went over to the professor's table. Yes? And I shot him in the face because he's an ugly Englishman. I hate Englishmen. Ugh. That's not what happened. And introduced myself to Dr. Wilson. Hey, what's going on? Beryl? Nice someone playing TGAA. Thank you, yeah. I haven't played it before, but I've played the Phoenix Wright trilogy, so we're going to do this every Tuesday. It'll be a lot of fun. Join the fun. Devin! Welcome, Devin! Oh goodness, you feel the lacking of sheep screen. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't integrate it into YouTube. I'm sorry. You'd have to go to you'd have to wait for a Twitch stream for that one. I'm sorry. I apologize. But I'm so glad you're all here. Welcome to the stream. Hi. Let's go. Let's get on with it. I have voices and we're setting them up. So that's part one. That's what we're gonna do. Now then, let me pose my next question to you, Defendant Naruhodo. Yes, Your Excellency. How did this professor of medicine, Dr. John H. Wilson, lose his life? State before the court the cause of death. Wait, let's go to the court record. I don't know that just yet. Let's see the autopsy report. Post-mortem report. Yeah, post-mortem. Past dead, so. Death occurred a little after 2 p.m. and was caused by the loss of blood from a gunshot to the chest. The bullet did not pass through the victim's body. So it's still inside. The bullet is still inside the body. Okay, that's good to know. Alright. See to go back, right? There we go. State before the court the cause of death. The cause of death. Well, obviously, that was, Rinosuke. Remember that in court, every assertion must be backed up by evidence. Oh, okay, so I should present that, right? Find the piece of evidence that shows the professor's cause of death and select present. Okay, do it now. Okay, great. So, R, yes! Do that? Okay, great. Well... According to this document, the victim suffered a hemorrhagic death due to a gunshot trauma.
Learn to read, you imbecile! That's the post-mortem report, I take it?
Sorry, yes, that's right. That post-mortem report. In the West, a doctor dissects corpses to identify the cause of death in an autopsy. But here in Japan, a police officer merely inspects the body and draws conclusions that way. Yeah, I kind of figured that's what post-mortem... There's less to do in a post-mortem... Yeah, I get it. Oh, I see. As long as I'm not going to be tested on any of this later. Although, they have details that an autopsy report would give, not really a post-mortem. I don't know. That's just my thoughts. Ouchie says, this is a so-called photographic print of the scene of the crime. BRB? No problem. I know. No, they have just a fan just out of shot every time. Every time they go back to him, they just have a fan that they bring up for no reason, just for that purpose, actually. I'm just kidding. I don't know. You can clearly discern scorch marks around the bullet hole produced by the powder explosion. Wait, wouldn't that mean that was a close-up shot? That's a really low-caliber gun, if that's the case. They should have gone through him in that case. I don't know. In other words, we should assume that the victim was shot at close range. Yeah, it's probably like... There was probably like a hug or something. That's usually how that's done. Quite a lot of airflow, yeah. It's a deadly fan. Literally, his skin should be ripping off his face, but you know, it's not. Thank you, counsel. Thank you, counsel. The court will accept this modern scientific evidence into the record. Okay, great. Photograph of the victim. Photograph print that shows the victim. He was shot from the front in the chest and subsequently died. Excuse me. So that's a photographic print. Well, that's something I've never seen before. It's clearly superior to a drawing. The detail is incredible. Very well. I'm satisfied with your answers. Let us start the trial.
Certainly, Your Excellency. So without further ado, in order to apprise the court with the facts of the case, the prosecution hereby calls its first witness who was there at the scene of the crime when it happened. This is it then.
I think I may have worked out what the professor had in mind. The professor? You mean Dr. Mikotoba? Yes, clearly you're the defense lawyer today, not me, but that doesn't mean... Well, I can still act as your assistant.
I knew it! I knew they were gonna do that! Yes!
Yeah, because he literally can. At least in U.S. law, he can. That's still allowed. Because the court has to provide you with some sort of assistance. They know that laymen's are not good at defending themselves. But if they want to speak, then this is the way they would do it, through advice and assistance from a lawyer. So, of course. When he was speaking with me before, he simply said, Kasuma Asogi must not be the defense lawyer in this trial. Weird. He really has been sticking his oar in, hasn't he? Sticking his oar where? You have to tell me these things. That's not okay. Okay. Renosuke says, maybe, but any help you can give me would be greatly appreciated, Kazuma. Well, my first piece of advice is rein in that crazy look of bewilderment and control the cold sweats. Only if you rein in that crazy headband and control the cold stares first.
Haha, got him!
Kazuma, you silly boy. Alright.
Witness, state your name and occupation for the court, please.
Of course. My name is Satoru Hosonaga. I am the head waiter at a Western-style restaurant called La Carnival. Oh, man. Are you alright? You seem to be coughing up some, Oh, man. It's a regular occurrence. It really doesn't bother me. Well, it really should.
As everyone knows, the capital's southeastern quarter was developed for foreign visitors some years ago. It's become a very fashionable district now, full of hotels to accommodate overseas guests. This grim crime occurred in one of the district's so-called restaurants, an Occidental eatery, 3 days ago. Treacherous waters of mid. It's pretty good. Opinions on Macbeth? What? Like, for real, for real? That's a horrid, like, play. I love it to death. It's got good stuff in it, but I don't know why you're talking about it. Dead body, I do dare agree. Yeah, for real, for real. Okay. But yeah, I've read a lot of Shakespeare's plays. Shakespeare's dirty. If you read enough of his stuff, he's a dirty, dirty man. If you understand everything he's saying, he's freaking hilarious. So, alright, here we go. Understood. Hosonaga-san, you will kindly tell the court everything you can about the incident. At once, sir. And no petty interjections from the aspiring lawyer boy, please.
He can object anytime he wants on... Yeah, I don't know if he can object anytime he wants. That's actually a good question. I'll have to look that up later. Oh, perspiring maybe, but aspiring? It was just after 2 p.m. on the day in question. We have a few diners at that time of day. The lunchtime rush was over, and there were only 3 tables still occupied. That fits in with my memory of it too. There was hardly anyone else in the place. It was when I was in the kitchen putting away crockery and cutlery. A gunshot rang out, so I hurried out to the dining area to see what had happened. I found the victim, an English gentleman slumped in his chair. And standing immediately beside him, gun in hand, was the accused university student.
Yes!
What do you mean, yes? Hold on. Just let me clarify something here. While I did pick up the gun that I found lying on the floor, really dumbly, by the way, I'm just saying, what? Beside the professor, I didn't shoot him.
Objection!
I believe I asked you to refrain from petty interjections. The court wishes to listen to the witness's report of what you saw, you amateur. But...
The next time you interrupt at an inappropriate time, you will be penalized, Defendant Naruhodo. Don't worry, Rinosuke. You'll have your chance to fight back. I didn't say it in his voice. Oh well. Yes will be very... yeah. Is that how we object now? Yes! But! No! Right? I want to hear that. That would be funny. For now, we must just quietly listen to the witness. Ugh.
If I may confirm one point, waiter. Standing beside the victim with a gun in his hand was the same man we see here in court today?
Yes, without question.
I see. And apart from the accused, was there anyone else standing beside the victim?
No. There was no one else around the table but the deceased Englishman and the university student. Huh? Wait, what did he just say? There was no one else around that table. What's the matter, Ryunosuke? That's just not right. When I went over to Dr. Wilson to say hello, there was a woman sitting opposite him at his table. Really? And that's not something the waiter could have missed. I've been warned about interjecting, but still, what should I do? Interject. No. You're wrong. Fuck you. Yes. Just a moment, please. Dr. Wilson wasn't alone that day. I'm sure of it. There was a lady sitting with him at the same table.
Objection!
Dear me. What are we gonna do with you? With your blatant disregard for court proceedings, I'm beginning to wonder if you're not a fraud. Could it be that the accused, the mere student, is not a real lawyer after all? But I'm sure of what I saw.
Hasenuga-san. Hasenuga-san, is there any chance you're mistaken? Perhaps your memory of events is hazy? No. The deceased gentleman came to dine alone.
I don't believe it.
I actually have a rough plan of the restaurant as it was that day. Please, have a look if you'd like to. Let me see. Oh, let me see. A sketch of the establishment's layout, drawn by yourself, I presume? That's right. I'm afraid I used the back of my business card. It was a turbulent situation. However, as you can see, the gentleman in question was seated alone. Why would you make an account of the restaurant on the back of your card? That doesn't make any sense unless you were trying to forge evidence. Well, you're clearly a very conscientious waiter. That's hearsay. Like, no. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. That's better. I like that better. The court will take this plan and add it to the court record. I can't. Oh, well... Is there a problem? Hand the plan to the court officer at once. Of course. Here you are. What was that about? He's been completely calm and collected until now. Something certainly seems to have shaken him. The waiter's business card. It's been entered into the court record. I want to take a look at this then. The head waiter's business card sketch of the restaurant's layout is on the back. So the court has now heard a praesis of the case. I guess? I don't know what that is. Yes. At the moment the gunshot was heard in the restaurant, the only person in close proximity to the victim was the defendant on trial today. It would seem that we are looking at a black and white case here. Defendant Naruhodo. Yes, Your Excellency? If you admit your guilt at this stage, the court is willing to look mercifully upon you. In other words, you may have some small reprieve in terms of your inevitable punishment. I called this waiter as an unsworn witness in order to explain the details of the case to the court. What? Why would you openly admit he's... But I must warn the defense, if you are to determine to pursue matters further in this trial, the prosecution has decisive evidence from sworn witnesses who were present at the scene of the crime. What? That makes no sense. If there was nobody else in the restaurant, how are there any other witnesses besides the defendant and the hearsay evidence from the coughing person, man, child, that is a waiter. What do you think I should... Oh, what do you think I should do, Kazuma? Oh, Kasuma? What do you mean? Well, I'm going to be found guilty one way or another, it seems. Wouldn't it be sensible to plead guilty at this stage and hope for a more lenient sentence? He's just giving me the death eyes. Okay. Everyone keeps telling me that this trial is unusual about these peculiarities. You've said it, Professor Mikotoba has said it, and so has the judge and the prosecution. I'm scared of what lies ahead if I push this. As I said from the outset, I believe you're innocent. I trust you. And yet, despite knowing that, you're willing now to throw that trust back in my face? Is that it? What? If the accused is in fact innocent, then a defense lawyer is duty-bound to prove that innocence by whatever means necessary. Are you just going to abandon that duty? Are you going to give up on yourself? The battle hasn't even begun yet, Ryunosuke. The defense pleads not guilty, Your Excellency. We invite the prosecution to stop making empty threats and bring out its witnesses. Then we'll see just how decisive this evidence really is. Oh, that's beautiful. I love it. Indeed. Prosecutor Ouchi, please continue your proceedings. Well, you were warned. The young can be so reckless. You know, many call me a saint, but I can be a devil when I want to be. Let's just say no woman is going to take the last name Ouchie. I'm just saying. Just, you know, it might keep. In a few short moments from now, that dumbstruck young mouth of yours will be silenced forever. The prosecution calls its next witnesses. That's not English. Sorry, guys. I bit my lip the other day. Very well, officer. Bring forth the witnesses at once. What's it going to be like at the end of the trial? Yeah. Necromancy. Delicious.
Witnesses, kindly state your name and occupations for the court.
Hold on. Hold on. Bring me Spider-Man! Wait, hold on. No. Yes, sir. The Great Nippon Imperial Army Sergeant Iesa Nosa reporting for duty, sir. I'll try my best, but... Bring me pictures of Spider-Man! That's not right.
You're back? Welcome back.
Okay. Oh, that dude's barely alive. Jesus.
Myself, I find employ as a purveyor of fine articles from antiquity from the effervescence of our nation Nippon, and conduct my trade from rasute and humble premises in the 2nd District, Kyorio, Kurekuda, at your service.
That's the way I'm gonna read him. Yeah. An antique dealer and a soldier. What an unusual pairing.
Both of these gentlemen were present at the restaurant on the day in question. They must be the diners at the other table that the waiter mentioned. Myself, I habitually take tea of the most exquisite aroma at the establishment in question, always post-noon, and not infrequently converse with interested parties regarding the curios with which I make my business.
I love this man. I love voicing this guy. He's hilarious. Oh, what's his name again? Something ES. No, that's the other dude. That's the soldier. I can't understand a word that old man is saying. Dude, I'm getting it from Ionosuke right now. Jesus.
He's an antique dealer, and it sounds like he's a regular at La Carnival. He seeks out potential customers who may have had an interest in antiques and tries to sell his wares to them. He obviously targets La Carnival because it's a high-class restaurant with rich clientele.
Right, I see. Although, to be honest, that sergeant looks more like he'd be a soldier rather than a buyer. Or seller. Excuse me.
Now, you both witnessed the precise moment of this most atrocious incident. Is that correct?
Affirmative! The enemy unit was seen attacking the foreigner in what can only be described as an act of war, sir. It was that black uniformed rogue infantryman over there who unloaded his firearms, sir. This man is impossible to understand as the other. But I am almost sure I heard a strange noise during that last thing he said. Strange noise? So this is the decisive evidence the prosecution was threatening. The soldier is claiming that he actually saw the precise moment you shot the victim dead. Yes? Well, are you starting to feel uncomfortable? If I'm honest, I was feeling uncomfortable from the start. Okay. Now the court will hear your formal testimony, please. You will state everything you saw at the precise moment at the incident that the incident occurred. Ugh. Sir, yes, sir. Standing by, ready to report, sir. Was that a baby? Did I just hear crying?
Unsavory memories of a most acerbic afternoon.
I don't know how to say that word. Witness testimony. I gotta do two at once. What the witness saw, okay. I was ingesting a regulation beefsteak at the... Come on, dude. Hold on, wait. Let me get in character. Alright, here we go. I was ingesting a regulation beefsteak at the restaurant while having a tactical discussion with the old man. Myself, I was extolling the virtues of a particularly fine golden curio in the military gentleman. To the military gentleman. At that precise moment, a firearm was discharged. I observed the enemy's actions with my own eyes. The black uniformed varsity cadet fired on the English civilian. I'm drunk. And from the back, the cowardly little weasel. From the back? No. There is no exit wound. He was shot from the front. That's wrong. So we're gonna cross-examine that to hell and back. I was on my hands and knees investigating the whereabouts of my mysteriously absconded precious curio. So he said that his curio got stolen. What? Well, so you, Sergeant, no sir, actually witnessed the vital moment. You saw the split second when the defendant fired the weapon at the victim. Yes, sir. Affirmative, sir. That wicked university cadet, sir. That cruel and unforgivable enemy. Where is the baby? I'm hearing a baby. Why is there a knife? Get the knife away from the baby, old man. Okay. What times we live in when an English gentleman may be assailed in the broad light of day. But this is ridiculous. I didn't shoot anyone. Is that really true, Ryunosuke? Yes, all I did was pick up the gun that I saw lying on the floor. God. Maybe it's the general making baby noises? Should I make baby noises for the general? Should we do that? Should we give him a baby's voice? Just give him a baby general voice? The baby is the general. General Baby reporting for... What would that sound like? Let's see. Let's try it. Okay, so I saw the defendant do something. So I saw the defendant shoot him, right?
I saw the defendant shoot him. Bring me pictures of Spider-Man. Ha!
Nope, that's not right. I can't do a baby and a generals at once. They're like old man versus baby, and my voices conflict. I can't do it. This is bad. Oh, God. Well, you know what? We'll just pretend he's a baby disguising his voice. So every now and then he comes out with the baby voice, and that's how he talks. That's how he talks from now on. He's just a baby pretending to be a general, and then that's what we're doing. I think you can either during the stream or after. There should be a clip button somewhere. But yeah, we're gonna go forward with that. I think it's gonna be funnier. After I'd said hello to Dr. Wilson, I went back to my table and sat drinking some coffee. Can't breathe. Cool, good. That's where I want you. Yeah. Just have a good time in the meantime. Then when I'd finished, I got up from my seat to leave the restaurant. When I noticed an English-made gun next to the chair where the professor was sitting. The timeline's all messed up then. I thought perhaps the professor had dropped it. So I bent down, and just as I was picking it up... What, the gun went... Oh, there's another gun. So we need to prove that the gun I was holding did not shoot the victim. Okay. Well, if that's the truth, there was obviously a criminal on the scene somewhere. And somewhere in these two witnesses' testimonies, there's a clue as to who that criminal was. There is? Ryunosuke, you must exercise your right to cross-examine the witnesses. Cross-examine? Do it now. As we have heard, Your Excellency, there is no room for doubt in the testimony of these witnesses. The defendant is clearly guilty.
It's time to bring this despicable student to justice.
You did the thing? Cool. Certainly, the testimony the court just heard eliminates any vestige of doubt. Therefore, it is my grave duty to declare the verdict. Thank you very much. On my watch, I saw the notification pop up. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm gonna watch it later. What in the name of the Emperor is the meaning of this outburst? I am, I mean, the defense demands its right to cross-examination!
Dear me, dear me. Let me guess. The Hachimaki headband boy next door told me to do it. How pathetic.
Huh? How did you know? Oh, it's real? Okay.
The prosecution objects. This is a clear waste of time. The defendant obviously has no experience. How can he possibly carry out a cross-examination?
That's his right. You can't deny his right. It has to be overruled. The defense is asserting its right to a cross-examination. Whether or not you think he's capable of it is irrelevant. I didn't do his voice, damn.
Go.
He just says it instead of does it. Hold on, I can try it. There we go. Kasuma is so commanding. Are we shipping those two? Is that what's happening right now? He's so manly. Okay. Anyway, very well. Let the defense conduct a cross-examination of the witnesses.
All right, this is where the battle really begins, Ryunosuke. But I don't even know what I have to do in a cross-examination.
I do.
Isn't it obvious? You have to expose the lies in the witnesses' statements. How? You didn't fire the gun, which means that the soldier has, what the soldier said has to be a lie. Well, yes, but it's just a case of proving it. And the key to doing it is evidence. Right, evidence. I forgot. I have things in my bag. All you need to do is present some decisive and indisputable evidence that proves the witness is lying. Now let's go, Ryunosuke. Don't let them beat you. All right then. It's all or nothing.
What the witness saw. Here we go.
I was ingesting a regulation beefsteak at the restaurant while having a tactical decision with the old man.
I can't do a... What's the baby voice? Yeah, there you go. It's something like that.
Myself, I was extolling the virtues of particularly fine golden curio to the military gentleman.
At that precise moment, a firearm was discharged. I observed the enemy's actions with my own eyes. The black uniformed varsity cadet fired on the English civilian, and from the back, the cowardly little weasel. This is it. This is where we need to present. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the post-mortem report and tell him to mess off. Okay. Death occurred a little after 2 p.m. and was caused by the loss of blood from a gunshot to the chest. The bullet did not pass through the victim's body. So, this should be enough to present. So let's do that.
Yes!
Also, the photo should work too, in this instance. Baby plus General plus Michael Jackson. There you go. I'm a military strategist. Commence operation. Ah! And he grabs his crotch, and then everybody like says he's got a weapon because it's dangerous. There you go. Anyway. Okay, everybody's impressed. Nice. Get out of my way, cat. Come here. Come here. I'm going to show you to the public. Ah, come here. You're now a kitty star. So this is Doom, and she's my legal advisor. So she'll be advising me on what to do. Her cutthroat business practices are much like Disney's. She's full of bees, you know, just full of bees. Look at her. She's purring like a bee. Purr, purr. Yeah, she's okay. Come on, up. Up, and I'll give you... Well, you know what? I can spray this, and you'll like this. So you'll like this over here. Come here. Come here. It's catnip. Come on. Come on. There you go. Sniff. There you are. Okay, she'll be fine from now on. And she might be in the, Can I turn it this way a little bit? So you guys can see more of her? There you go. Hello, lawful strategist Doom Kitty made of bees. Yes, exactly. You know. What? Okay, either I'm really dumb and they're telling me I'm dumb now because they don't understand why this means what it means. What? What are you playing at, cadet? What is the meaning of this Does he mean insubordination? Okay. What is the meaning of this subordination? Thrusting this wad of papers in my mustache. Inconsistency, sir. I mean, yes. There's a clear inconsistency here.
What nonsense. What can this document possibly tell us that we don't already know?
Well, obviously, that, I know what I want to say, but the words just won't come out of my mouth. Dude is so nervous.
Cat.
Yeah.
I think this proves beyond any doubt, Your Excellency, that there is no place for an amateur student here in this grand courtroom.
This will be like as close as I ever get to acting, and I'm loving every second of it. Remember, we're going to be doing this every Tuesday. We might do it more frequently than that, but I don't want to burn myself out, so I'm trying not to. We're just trying to get a schedule down. So, this is so frustrating. Oh, please. Surely this doesn't require an explanation. It couldn't be more plain. To spell it out would be an insult to the court. That's confidence.
Kazuma, what?
What are you talking about? It's apparent from the single glance at the post-mortem report presented by the defense that there's a clear discrepancy here with the sergeant's statement. What? Sergeant ESA? 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 No, sir. Yes, sir. What, sir? Well, that's just a dolphin. I don't know what the hell that was. The detective Brady is really missing. I know. Yeah, where's our friend? The detective. We need him here. Get him in here. He's got other more important grown-up things to do, but I don't care. The statement you just made. The statement you just made was this. The black uniformed varsity cadet fired on the English civilian, and from the back, the cowardly little weasel. Yes, sir. Affirmative, sir. I witnessed the crime with my own military great eyes, sir.
Yes!
Tuesday. But no! That just can't be! And why not, cadet? Because... Are you serious? As is clearly stated in the post-mortem report, fatal hemorrhage from pectoral ballistic trauma. No exit wound. Bullet did not pass through the body. The photograph print of the victim clearly shows the same thing. Yeah. Tuesday. I don't know what Tuesday or Thursday means. I'm sorry. I don't know. The victim, Dr. Wilson, died from a bullet wound to the chest. Ah! Sergeant, according to your witness statement, the culprit shot the victim from behind. And that is the obvious discrepancy here. Well, how do you explain it? There's a baby there! He's hiding a baby! What the fuck? Okay, now we know. So it can't be him. It's gotta be... Okay, alright, I'll separate the two. We saw the baby there. Why is he bringing the baby to court? And now we know what the straps are, by the way. These straps are to carry that baby. Hey! No! You can't come up here! You're gonna be an interruption, a little bit of a nuisance. So no, you can't do it. No. Hi! If you promise to get up on top of the tower, I'll let you up here. Oh, that's some good legal advice, too. Thank you, kitten. Come on. Come on. No, I'm not gonna go with you. I'm trying to pick you up. Come here. Come on. Yeah, there we are. Okay. There we go. Nope. That's all you get. You don't get no more. Oh, What? What was that? Something just popped up from behind his back, but he pushed it back down again. Certainly there's a clear discrepancy with the facts here. God damn it, cat! Alright. There you go. She is not happy with me. I'm sorry, I know. You don't like it. I get it. Certainly there's a clear discrepancy with the facts here. Would you not agree, Sergeant Nilsson? He's sweating. Yes, sir. At this juncture, that would appear to be indisputable. Until the moment I heard the firearm discharge, my eyes were... firmly fixed on the delicious La Carnival steak, sir. What? The last testimony the court has heard has proven one thing beyond all reasonable doubt. The witness, Sergeant Yesenosa, did not see the defendant firing a gun at all.
That's absurd.
I think the conclusion we must draw is simple. There is no place for an amateur prosecutor here in this grand courtroom. Ooh. There's been a complete turnabout in the mood of this trial just from that one discrepancy. So this is what being an ace attorney is all about. But I definitely saw him. That university cadet there, he was pointing the firearm directly at the victim's back.
Yes!
But I never fired the gun. All I did was pick it up off the floor. And you, old man, you didn't see the moment the victim was shot either? Korakuda says, myself, I've already been quite clear. The gunshot interested me not. I was far too busy on the floor. Too busy on the floor? Sorry, what were you doing? Hunting for treasure.
Treasure?
Indeed! Oh, era Koban, my prized coin. On each occasion when I visit that restaurant, it is my aptitude to place in my bosom pocket a peculiar trinket of interest from my shop, Razute, in the hope of meeting a rich diner who might like to buy it from you. On the day under scrutiny, it was to the military man that I proffered my Hoya treasure. Believe that he would purchase such a rare find, I did not, but I was presented with little alternative. And then, after averting my eyes for the briefest of moments, it was there no more, simply vanished. Yeah, it was stolen, right? The Koban vanished? Hunting around under the table I was in case mayhap it had fallen there, and then it happened. Sir Ouchie is having an ouchie. He sure is. You heard the gunshot, you mean? Indeed I did, but I heeded it not, for I was only concerned with finding my absconded holy treasure. Nothing. Could distract me. Out of interest, did you find the coin in the end? No. I see. That lamentable day, the precious Oe Koban was lost to me. No doubt, some unscrupulous scoundrel pocketed the prize coin for himself. Is he trying to say Nosa did it? That's some kind of accusation right there. As I'm sure everyone present is aware, this case demands a swift and decisive resolution. Our government has promised to send a full report to Great Britain to telegraph this very afternoon. Nevertheless, the witness testimony the court has just heard was inconclusive, no matter how subservient our government feels it must be to the British. It would be unforgivable to deliver a verdict on this trial right now. What is your position, Prosecutor Ouchie? Worry not, Your Excellency. The defendant may have fled a tiger at the front gate, but he will find a wolf at the back. My witnesses have further testimony to make. Explain. Upon hearing their next statements, it will become abundantly clear that there is only one person who could have possibly committed this despicable crime. The equally despicable defendant, Ryunosuke Naruhodo. What? You think I did it? This is the first time I'm hearing such a thing. Is how he seemed to have reacted. He really seems to have a despicable opinion of you, doesn't he? Ugh. Very well. The court invites the witness to testify again. You will thoroughly explain the reasoning behind the prosecution's allegation. Is that clear? As clear as Kiriko glass, Your Excellency. Yes, sir. At once, sir. Awaiting signal to testify, sir. Excuse me, but there's something or someone peeking out over your shoulder, I think. Affirmative. The newest member of the Nosa family to rise up through the ranks, sir. Name? Aido. It would seem these straps are a sign of the sergeant being too strapped to afford a nanny. Aido Teen Shun. Add attention? Adder? What? Hold on. Your father is about to quell the enemy. Watch and learn, my boy. Oh, I love them. Oh no. That's adorable. God damn it. The true culprit. Even if what I saw wasn't the precise moment the firearm was discharged, it's almost the same thing. He's pointing his gun at the foreign man he was, that young lad in black. That's much I made myself I did see. Furthermore, a visual search of the premises at the time confirmed we were the only personnel present. Indeed, alone he was, the Englishman, dining all by himself. Ah, so that is wrong. We know from my testimony only, I guess, that there was a woman there. Therefore, no other than the black uniformed cadet could have dispatched the Englishman. Over and out. Damn. These testimonies are certainly compelling. Yes! Wait, that's nonsense. The victim, Dr. Wilson, wasn't alone at all. Please, enough of these outbursts already. But there was a woman! There was a young woman at his table. You must have seen her. Everyone there must have seen her.
Objection!
If you call yourself a lawyer, then you will respect the rules of the court and speak accordingly. We are not here to listen to your fantasies. Ugh. It is evident beyond all reasonable doubt that the victim was alone at the time after the incident. Of the incident, not after. The prosecution has photographic evidence of this fact. Oh, thank God there's more evidence to be presented. I don't think we have enough evidence to prove that that the Englishman wasn't alone. Is This a photographic print of the scene of the crime, Counsel? Okay, so there's one steak being eaten. Okay, he took like 2 bites or something. Indeed.
Indeed. Of the table at which the victim was dining, taken by an investigator immediately after the incident.
I'm trying to like figure this out just on the scene alone to prove that, but there's no other like stuff.
As can plainly be seen, there is only one place set.
Yeah. Certainly, based on the appearance of this print, it would be reasonable to conclude that the victim was not in the company of anyone else. Hang on, hold on, wait a minute. I want to see this. The steak doesn't match. So there are more bites being taken out of there are more cuts of this steak being taken out than what's in the other photo. And then we don't see much else here. We see the flour pot right here. We see the wine, the glass. The glass is empty actually, but the glass is fuller than the other one. Interesting. Okay. See? One steak, 2 chairs. There's usually 2 chairs at dining establishments like that. If there's enough room for another chair, they're just gonna put one there. He can still be dining alone and not, or have a chair on the other side. That's okay. Well, I'm sorry. My critical brain thinking man part is on, so I'm gonna take things too literal right now. It would be reasonable to conclude that the victim was not in the company of anyone else.
This doesn't make any sense.
The court will add this new photographic evidence to the record. Photographic print of the crime scene has been entered into the court record. A bottle of carbonated water and a steak lunch can be seen on the victim's table. So we're gonna have to do it probably by the wine or the water or whatever. I don't understand. What's going on here? It's just not possible that nobody else saw that woman. The waiter before said the same thing. He maintains that Dr. Wilson came to the restaurant alone as well. But that's not true. I saw her. I swear that I saw a woman with him. It would seem that we'll be able to telegraph the report to Great Britain on time after all. The witnesses' testimonies we have just heard have no further room for doubt.
These are very sensitive political times, as we all know. The ink is still fresh on the treaty with Great Britain. To think that
Take such a ouchie? Is that what that means? Look at that. What's it supposed to say? Take such a ouchie? I'm gonna call him take such a ouchie.
That I, take such a ouchie, will have contributed to the amity of these 2 great empires is an honor. How can this be happening? The judge is ready to rule.
Stand tall, Ryunosuke. It's not over yet. Ah, okay.
What?
If what you say is true, if what you say is true, then there'll be something going on here behind the scenes. I need to remember these voices. And now is your chance to expose it, to draw out the truth in your cross-examination.
I don't know, Kazuma.
The defense is entitled to cross-examination, to cross-examine the witness, but make it quick, understood? Rules can be so unbending at times. It must be hot in that courtroom. Cross-examination. Okay, the true culprit. I have to find something. Hang on. Okay. Oh, interesting. Wait, this isn't right either. Weren't there only 2 chairs? This is weird, by the way. Okay, so the glass is empty here. See? Empty glass. I didn't know we could put a magnifying glass on this stuff. That's pretty cool. And it's full here. But when was this taken? That's what I have to know. Because this looks like he's starting on the stake, but he hasn't, like, bitten around the edges. Okay, I'm going to have to look for a time discrepancy. So we got 2 p.m. and stake deficiencies, or discrepancies, I guess. Yeah, exactly. Even if what I saw wasn't the precise moment the firearm was discharged, it's almost the same thing.
Yes, pointing his gun at the foreign man he was, that young lad in black. That much I myself did see.
Furthermore, a visual search of the premises at the time confirmed that we were the only personnel present.
Indeed, alone he was, the Englishman dining all by himself.
Therefore, no other than the black uniformed cadet could have dispatched the Englishman over and out. What do you think, Renosuke? Oof. What's the matter? I can't find anything. I can't find a clear discrepancy anywhere. I'm done for. I can't win this trial. No. Oh, no. No, no, no! Listen, the first thing to do is to calm down. You can't expect witnesses' statements to be full of holes every time. So just take your time and try to tease more information out of them first. Ah! Ha! Alright, we're gonna push them on stuff. Cool. Okay. What do you mean? You can choose to either press or present against each of the witness statements. If the witness is saying something you're suspicious about, press him on it with Q. Okay. With a little luck, you may get more details, which could prove to be crucial. Right, I see. The important point is, there's no sense in holding back. If anything even slightly jars with you, press the witness on it, and press them hard. Alright, got it. I'll press them like blocks of tofu. Oh man, he's gonna press them real hard. I press all of the tofu with my teeth because I enjoy it. It's so good. The professor wasn't alone in the restaurant, I'm sure of it. And one way or another, the cross-examination is going to prove him right. It's time to press them all for what they're worth. My fate depends on it. This is amazing. I'm so glad I'm doing this again. Even if what I saw wasn't the precise moment the firearm was discharged, it's almost the same thing. Okay. It's not though. It's really not. But I don't know if I want to press him on that. We could try pressing.
Yes!
It shouldn't matter. Panini press him. Yeah, there we go. No, no, no. It's not the same thing at all. For a start, I didn't fire that gun. We have a difference of opinion on that. The opinion of a uniformed officer versus that of a fledgling cadet. I don't think so. Consider this, defendant. Just a moment ago, I blinked. Did you? Did you see it? Did you see me blink?
How could I? And yet, it is an undeniable fact that I did blink. So there you have it.
What? Have what?
Tension!
The sound of the firearm rang in my ears, and the very next moment, I saw you waving that gun at the Englishman.
I think that says it all, don't you? And let us not forget that the antiques dealer witnessed the accused in the most incriminating position as well. Isn't that so, Karakuda-san?
Korakuda.
Yes. Pointing his gun at the foreign man he was, that young lad in black. That much I myself did see.
Wait, yes. You said before that you were super interested in not everything around you.
Yes, it may be true that I was holding the gun at that point in time. But I've told you already, that's only because I'd picked it up off the floor. Well, obviously, as the culprit, it's the only way you could explain it away. Okay. Now we put in the charger, because this is about to die. Shit. Get in there, you. Technical issues. Okay, here we go. Got it. Well, obviously, as the culprit, that's the only way you could explain it away. I just had finished drinking my coffee and was about to leave the restaurant when... The water's still full. Look at that! The water's still, like, kind of half. When the frick was the other one taken? Okay. I noticed the gun on the floor at Dr. Wilson's feet, so I picked it up. And exactly at that moment... Oh, so... No. Okay, weird. Why was there a gun on the floor, then? A gunshot rang in my ears. Full of events beyond our control, life is. Sorry? What do you mean? In your case, you found the pistol on the floor and picked it up, which precipitated this testing predicament. Whereas, conversely, I failed to pick up the crowbar from the floor and find myself in an equally testing predicament as a result.
You can't understand.
Anyway, the fact remains, myself, I did see you, with pistol in hand, standing over the foreigner.
Yeah, it is weird. Furthermore, a visual search of the premises at the time confirmed that we were the only personnel present. I do want to press him on this one. This one sucks. You must have noticed someone else at Dr. Wilson's table. There was a lady there.
As you have been As you have been at pains to point out time and again, I feel I'm growing a callus in my ear. And yet, no one else appears to have caught even a glimpse of this woman. If only there'd been more people dining there at the time, then someone else would have noticed her. Unfortunately, it was already past 2 p.m. when it happened. The quiet time between lunch and dinner in any restaurant. Yeah. I know. Of course the place was almost empty. It's what you'd expect.
Certainly, 2 p.m. is neither here nor there in terms of a time to eat. I wonder if there was a reason why the victim was eating at the time of day, and why he was alone.
Yes, Your Excellency, there was indeed a reason. There was? Oh. Aha, what's this? This was found in the victim's jacket pocket.
What is that, Counsel?
It is a medical report card, Your Excellency. It would seem that the victim had an appointment at a clinic prior to visiting the restaurant. The hot clinic is back. I can't remember the name. Hottie Clinic or something like that. But now it's the Hota? Maybe? The Hota Clinic? Is that what it's supposed to be? God, that guy at the other clinic, in the other game, that was horrifying. He should not be allowed in public.
That's right. Oh, whoa, no, indeed. Yep. Yes. Are we gonna see him again? That's the question. Yes, there would indeed appear to be an entry for the date in question. 19th November, noon to past 1 p.m. Wait a minute. Okay. The very day of the incident. Okay, I was wondering.
So the victim went for a late lunch following his appointment. The explanation couldn't be more simple. The prosecution felt no need to submit this evidence before, as it really has no bearing on the case.
I wonder. What do you think, Ryunosuke?
Well, it is hard to see how it could be related, really.
Remember, you can request it for it to be entered into the court record as evidence if you think it could be useful. Should I ask Dr. Wilson's medical report to be submitted as evidence? Yes.
Yes!
This is basically like discovery in process of the whole thing. I mean, they're all supposed to know what's supposed to be submitted for evidence and what's not. It's silly, but it's always a complaint I have for these games. It doesn't matter though. If I may, I'd like to ask for that medical report card to be submitted as evidence, Your Excellency.
On what grounds? The court has already heard conclusive witness testimony. Additional evidence would be extraneous. Not to mention that the victim's movements prior to his arrival at the restaurant are of no concern.
Objection!
Whether or not they are of concern is up to us to decide. We have a right to explore all possible avenues.
I beg your pardon?
You have no authority to refuse a perfectly valid request for the submission of evidence. Very well. The court will grant the defense's request.
Youngsters these days are forever arresting their rights, or asserting their rights. It is the most disturbing trend.
Really? Really? Okay. Officer, kindly add the victim's medical report card to the court record. The victim's medical report card has been added to the court record. Yep. Medical report card from Hata Clinic that was found in the victim's pocket. I would like to know more about that. Thank you. Well, let's search the clues then. What does this do? It's found in the victim's pocket. Can I examine it, please? What the hell? Wait. Oh. Okay. He's constantly jumping anytime the other dude slams his hand down, edgy boy style. That's right. Yeah, he does. What we need to do right now is get new clues. Well, hold on. I want to be able to review this. Let me. God damn it. All right, fine, whatever. I don't care. We have to explore things from every possible angle, even if they don't seem relevant at first. Right, I hear you.
You can conspire to prolong this trial as much as you'd like, but it's the day after the festival already for you.
That's a weird metaphor.
Or perhaps you'd forgotten that these witnesses' testimonies leave no room for doubt. Feel free to reiterate for the accused, Korakuda-san. Indeed, alone he was, the Englishman, dining all by himself.
Excellent work, Ryunosuke. We've gleaned new information now. Well, yes, but I don't feel like it changes much. I can't see it bringing any real discrepancies to light. I wouldn't be so sure. Let me see that medical report card you got before. Oh, you mean this? Yes, this is a brand new piece of evidence. So perhaps we should examine it with a little more detail. How exactly? We have to go through the tutorial first. Okay, yes, yeah, okay, yeah, I got it. Yeah, the magnet, yeah, got it. Yeah, exam, yay. Uh-huh. Can I do it now? Whoa, I can do that? What? Okay, we need to turn the other, like, business card around and see what's on the front. To rotate the evidence in all directions and examine it from all angles. By using WASD. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yes. I gotcha. You can move the crosshairs around to hunt for clues that may have been missed before. Uh-huh. If the crosshairs start to pulsate, press space to investigate further. Oh shit. Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, I didn't know that. So that's good. So partner, I think you should take a closer look at this medical report. See if there isn't something new to be learned by examining in more detail. Alright, I'll see what I can do. Alright, cool. Oh shit. Let's have a look. This is some kind of medical history. Ah, there's an entry for the day the professor was killed. Extraction of molar with topical anesthesia. That is brilliant. They tell you not to eat solid foods. There was a steak on the table. Somebody had to be eating the steak. Somebody other than the doctor. Or the Englishman or whatever his thing was. Not the doctor, the Englishman. Extraction of molar? You mean he had a tooth taken out? It would seem so. Just before the incident, he had a bad tooth removed. Perhaps they used laughing gas, the most modern practice in the West for pain relief. Yes, I've heard of this anesthesia. Although it's hard to believe there's anything that can actually stop you feeling pain. Ah, there's a cautionary note from the medical practitioner as well. Strictly no food or drink besides water for 3 hours post-procedure, until anesthetic effects have passed. Yep. Oh, that would be awesome if the business card had that. That would be hilarious. Really? Sounds like information worth bearing in mind. The medical report card's information has been updated in the court record. Yeah. With this new information, the meaning of one particular statement totally changes. So I think it's time we listen to the testimony again, don't you? Definitely. Even if that's what I wasn't saw at the precise moment the firearm was discharged. It's almost the same thing. Yes, pointing the gun at the foreign man he was, a young lad in black. That much I myself did see. Furthermore, a visual search of the premises at the time confirmed that we're the only personnel present. Okay, I don't know if it's this one or another one. God. Okay. So that's not it. I have to lead it to the stake. I have to lead it to the stake somehow, so I have to either present the stake second or the medical report first. And presenting one or the other could be, yeah. I think it's this one. If I had to guess, it'd be this one. I'll try it. I'm gonna try it. We're gonna do the medical report. 'Cause that seems to be what they want me to try. So we're gonna try it. That statement is clearly odd. No! I should have saved before. What appears to be odd is the way you're presenting yourself. Frick, I get a strike. I get a strike on this one. No, pay no attention, Your Excellency. As you wish. I'll kindly lower your hand. My credibility is going down. Never. Not until I've proven that I'm innocent here. Alright, we're gonna save before we present any more evidence. Jesus Christ. The old method of breaking Ace Attorney is what we're doing. Furthermore, a visual search of the premises at the time confirmed that we were the only personnel present. Indeed, alone he was, the Englishman, dining all by himself. That's the freaking one. Okay, we're gonna do this one, but we're gonna save first, so let's save. Save. Yes. This. Right here. That one. This one. Episode 1. Okay, great. Back. 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 Evidence. Present.
Yes!
You did say. I know. I'm the chat and the thing are not in the same place. Hang on. Maybe I can put them side by side here. Hold on. I'm just adjusting things so that I can see it easier. There we go. They fit on the same screen. Great. Now I'll be able to read chat and look at in the same area too for the game. Well, I think about what you're wittering, lad. You call yourself a lawyer? I wish I could, but first and foremost here, I'm the accused. Rinosuke. Everyone stumbles on their words occasionally. Under the circumstances, I wouldn't worry about it. Thanks, Kazuma. I could see it quite clearly in the cross-examination you just carried out. When you raised your hand straight up like that, purposefully, you knew exactly what it was you wanted to say. And that's attractive, apparently. I don't know what the hell they're talking about when they... I know it's like admiration, but it's hilarious that they... Okay, anyway, it doesn't matter. Don't feel like you have to choose your words carefully. Just say what you're thinking. Alright. And thanks for the advice. Korakuda-san. This is a medical report card belonging to the victim. Yeah, I see, and I don't see. What of it, boy? Comparing what is written on this report card with your witness statement. Oh God, no! That was so weak! Oh, oh God! Something clearly doesn't add up. Dear me, have you forgotten my words so soon, you amateur? Sorry, what? You are not to interrupt court proceedings with your amateurish drivel. But I want to interrupt the court proceedings with my amateurish drivel. Let's see if I can explain in words you might understand. Oh, it's not the old man. It's the pain guy. Ouchie. It was after 2 p.m. in the afternoon when the victim was murdered at the restaurant. Whatever he may or may not have done before that time is completely irrelevant. No? But that's, Remember, Ryunosuke, you don't have to use clever language or fancy words. Just make your point. Your Excellency, I believe we are finished here. There is surely no need to prolong this trial further. The witness testimonies the court has heard have been clear and concise. The medical report card has no bearing on the matter at all. For the simple reason that there is no one else besides this pale-faced pupil who could have possibly... This medical report card has nothing to do with the case? Do you really believe that? What? That outburst half petrified me, boy. Of course I believe it. How could it possibly be irrelevant? Perhaps because Hata Clinic, which issued the report card, is a dental clinic. A dental clinic? Is that supposed to mean something to me? Perhaps if I told you that the victim had just had a tooth extracted. Well, what's this now? And furthermore, if I told you that as a result, the victim had been forbidden from eating, Just what are you trying to say, Cadet? He had orders not to eat, so what? It's all written up in here. No food or drink other than water for 3 hours post-procedure while anesthesia wears off.
What? No, that can't...
Korakuda-san.
What, boy? What?
As you just heard, when he was killed, sometime shortly after 2 p.m., the victim couldn't have been eating anything at all.
No.
Additionally, there's more. You have assured the court with unwavering self-confidence that the victim was dining alone. But that cannot possibly be the case. Because the victim, as we know now, had just had one of his teeth extracted and was still experiencing the effects of the anesthetic. Ah! Expertly done, partner.
Objection!
What is this nonsense, you little upstart? These are baseless accusations. Just look at this photographic evidence.
Oh, thank you for bringing that up. Look at that.
You can clearly see a plate of food at the victim's table.
Objection!
Use your head. That's the very discrepancy we're talking about. Or can't you follow the logic?
How dare you?
Yeah, it is. I think it's fair to say that the tables in this restaurant case have turned. Wouldn't you agree, Ryunosuke? Yes, most definitely. So, having just undergone some dental surgery, the victim was unable to eat. Which leaves one very crucial conundrum. Who, in fact, was eating the pictured beef steak? The court will hear the opinion of the defense on this new puzzle. I assume you're ready, counsel?
Counsel? Oh, that means me, doesn't it?
All right. The answer to this question is going to be pivotal. This is the start of you turning this trial around. Show them what you're made of.
Got it. So,
the person eating the steak at the victim's table must have been the victim himself, me, the two witnesses, as an as yet unknown third party. That one. Hello. Obviously, it can only have been someone else who was sitting at the professor's table.
Objection!
You will not let this go, will you? There was no such person.
Yes! There was! Because I saw her! When the incident occurred, we know that the victim couldn't have been eating anything. Yet, we have evidence of a half-eaten steak on his table. Therefore, the only logical conclusion is that there was somebody else there eating it. We have strong evidence to support our assertion. It's clear that these witness testimonies are unreliable. If the court decides to push through a ruling at this stage, we will lodge a formal complaint with the Ministry of Justice and pursue a fair retrial, relentlessly.
Kazuma, are you insane? You would take on the government?
Don't worry, counsel. I have no issue with you.
What do you mean?
I have issue with them, those two witnesses on the stand.
What?
What are you talking about? We have demonstrated with evidence that the victim was not alone. So, if it now turns out that the two of you deliberately lied when giving your testimonies, obviously you will be charged with perjury. Perjury? And since this is a murder trial, you will also be deemed complicit in the killing. complicit in murder? No! Hold it. Negative. There was no mention of this at the tactical meeting. I was just following orders. That's right, as the man says. Just say you never saw the gentlewoman. That's what they, told us. Uh-oh. What? What did you just say, Karakuda-san? Uh-oh. No. Yeah. You were just following orders? Now, hold on, lad. I was, Say you never saw the gentlewoman. Yeah. Ah, no, kitty. It's okay. She's batting at my hand, but I am trying to tickle her, so that's probably not a good idea. When you say gentlewoman, do you mean you saw the victim with a lady from overseas? What?
Objection!
What is the meaning of all this? Those witnesses gave false statements? Is this true, you pair?
Just one simple slip of the tongue. Order. Counsel, explain what is going on here. It's painfully clear now. You tried to prevent these witnesses from telling the truth.
Absolutely not! The prosecution knows nothing of this. Little tiny slaps.
Then who's behind this? Who tried to make you keep your mouth shut?
Well,
That's classified. So you're prepared to be tried as a conspirator to this murder, are you? You wouldn't. This can't be happening. Ryunosuke, judging from the way they're reacting to this, I'd say that we're sworn to silence by someone. I'd say they were sworn to silence by someone with considerable influence. However, I don't believe Ouchie had any idea about it. What are you saying? I mean, to wield that kind of influence, there are only a handful of possibilities. It could only have been the government, the military, or the police, I suppose. Well, any ideas about who might be behind this? If we can affirm who tried to silence these witnesses, then we can continue our pursuit. So we need to name whoever it was that tried to make the witness keep their mouths shut. Of course, we'll need evidence before we make any firm accusations. Evidence that proves whoever it was really did wield his or her power here. But how? How can we possibly... Remember how we made progress before? Before? We examined this piece of evidence in more detail and found new clues as a result. Oh yes, that's right. Well, that's not the only piece of evidence we have, is it? We need to re-examine everything and make sure there's nothing we've missed. Let's do it. I'm gonna do it right now. Actually, I really want to see this business card now. Well, that's unexpected. Oh, well, that's unexpected. What is? Look. Do you see what it says? Do you see it says the witness's name here? Satoru Hasunaga? Well, yes, business cards do tend to show the person's name. That's sort of the point. It's not the name that's unexpected, it's his job title. His job? Oh! Chief Inspector Satoru Hasanoga, Primary Criminal Investigation Division, Imperial Police Bureau? What? Inspector? What on earth? I have no idea. But let's face it, the police have a lot of power and influence. They're wielding it somehow here. The waiter's business card information has been updated in the court record. Hell yes. Yeah, I knew it was important. He didn't want to give away that business card. No, cat. If you want to do that, do it up here. Do it up there. But you can't be messing around with my screen. That's not a thing you can do. I'm sorry. No. Yes. Oh, I guess we should. This plan of the restaurant raises a number of questions, I think. Definitely. It's supposed to show the relative position of everything in the moments following the incident. But there's nothing to show the woman you say you saw there. Exactly. And that's not all. Look here in the upper left where it says kitchen. Hmm? Oh yes, what of it? No one would use complicated characters to write kitchen, especially not if they were in a hurry. You mean you don't remember those characters yourself, do you? Study harder, Ryunosuke. What? Did he just insult me? I mean, I guess, but it's still fucked. Let's examine the glass now, because I think that'll be important. He could have the water, I think. But nothing else. Hold on. Oh, I can't do it with this, huh? Okay, I can't do that then, that's fine. I guess I can only do the readings. Oh. Shortly after 2 p.m. This is kind of cool. I'm really enjoying this. This is neat. I really like this. There's no time to lose. I want answers. If it's proven that these witnesses have been manipulated, I assure you the penalty will be severe.
Please. Wait, Your Excellency. I had no idea about any of this. I swear to every Shinto god. I knew nothing.
And what does the defense have to say about all this, hmm?
Well, Your Excellency.
No time to think. You know what? There is going to be time to think, because I'm going to save it, just in case this is wrong. But I'm pretty sure we can add that evidence. We can present that new evidence. Some ham pork. You guys are funny. Okay, so we saved. I'm just going to have to close my eyes and shout out the first name that comes into my head. Ah. Besides the prosecution, the only person with the necessary influence to manipulate the witnesses is... It's him, right? Yeah.
Yes!
Well, surely that would be Satoru Hosonaga-san. Hosonaga-san? The waiter who took the stand earlier?
Attention!
Poppycock.
Poppycock.
There we go.
The person. Yes. What possible...
No, hold on.
Wait, can we just give him that one? Hold on. What possible reason would the waiter have to make these witnesses give false testimony? Not to mention the fact that even a waiter could not possibly have done that level of influence.
Alright, we'll give him his normal voice back. Hang on. It was just the feeling I had. I don't know. For once, I agree with you. If that is, the man truly were a waiter. What? If he truly were... Come on, Ryunosuke. Time to hit the court with the truth. I just sounded like they could totally be... Yeah, I know. I might switch back and forth just for funsies. Keep it interesting. Alright, so we need to show the business card. Yes. Yes, we show the business card.
Yes!
Yes! The plan of the restaurant sketched by the man in question? I agree it shows a great deal of attention to detail, but I'm not sure we can conclude anything. Sorry, Your Excellency. That's the back of the card. It's the back of the card that's... It's the back of the card that's of interest. Good lord, that's just so many backs. Why did you have to do that to my brain? Ah! Okay, I'm back. I beg your pardon? Or perhaps I should have said the front? Yes! It's the front of the back of the card. That's where the telling detail is. Young man, you need to just say turn the card around and leave it at that. Just say turn the card around. Would somebody please explain what this overexcited student is trying to say? Hoganaga-san sketched the plan of the restaurant on the reverse side of this business card. The front of that business card reveals the man in question's profession, his true profession. The waiter's profession. But that's surely... Good gracious! That's right, Your Excellency. The card reads, Chief Inspector, Primary Criminal Investigation Division, Imperial Police Bureau.
What? The waiter is a police detective?
I don't know.
I haven't heard any mention of this before. Why haven't I heard any mention of this before?
The Imperial Police Bureau has immense power, absolute power, as far as regular civilians are concerned. So, witnesses there in the stand? Was it in fact the waiter who gave you your orders? Was it he who told you not to mention that you'd seen the foreign gentlewoman at the scene? Gentlewoman. Well... Hold it! Who said it? Oh! Inspector Hasanoga! I was worried something like this may happen. The moment you asked me to submit my sketch as evidence, I realized it was a possibility. The court will take this plan and add it to the court record as evidence. Oh, well... Is there a problem? Hand the plan to the court officer at once. Of course. Here you are. Now you got 3 witnesses, yeah. Yes, I remember now. He did act strangely when the judge asked him to hand over his business card. I strive to carry out all investigations flawlessly. It's my guiding principle. But I let myself be distracted when I made that sketch. It was an unusually careless mistake.
So, you mean to say you really are a detective?
Yo, what's going on, Lala Fry? Me after 2 hours, hey guys. Welcome. Hey. Ooh, okay, it's getting close to time. But we're not there yet, so we're gonna continue for a little bit. Hopefully we can wrap this case up. That would be nice. But why would a detective be working as a restaurant waiter? Yeah, of course. Your salary must be terrible. I was working undercover. That's funny. Undercover? You said a careless mistake, but the other guy said the character on the back was quite detailed. Yeah, it was a little too formal, he said. Yeah, right? Why would you go through that much detail if you were in a hurry? That's true. Yes, there must have been a series of incidents at the restaurant recently. In order to investigate, I decided to get a job there as a waiter, working undercover. No, Cat. No, 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 no. This is my desk. It is not yours. No, absolutely not. No. You broke the rules, and now you go to the penalty box. No. You want revenge? Get it on this. Huh? Come on. No? You're gonna come at me again? Okay. She's gonna come at me again. Hi. Where are you? Here you are. You're okay. Nothing is wrong. Go on. So, ah! Shit! She's mad. Incidents at the restaurants? At the restaurant? What kind of incidents? That would be a classified police information, which I am not at liberty to divulge. However, I can state categorically that they are unrelated to this case of homicide. Very well then, Inspector Hasanaga. But you will elaborate on one point for the court. Of course, Your Excellency. We've just heard new information from the two witnesses beside you. That, at the time of the shooting, there was in fact another person present at the victim's table. If that is indeed true, clearly you would have also been aware of this person's presence, having served at the table in question. However, your testimony did not allude to this other diner. Therefore, I am led to assume that in your professional capacity as a police officer, you required these witnesses to be in agreement. Would that be correct? Correct, Your Excellency. Unbelievable. As I suspected. As soon as I heard the gunshot, I ran out of the kitchen to see what had happened. The victim had slumped in his chair, and beside him, gun in hand, stood the accused student. Sitting opposite the victim at the table is a young lady, whom I guessed to be an Englishwoman. So the truth comes out. I immediately sealed off the restaurant and reported the incident to the Bureau. It was then that I received some special orders. Special orders? You mean to say? Remove the Englishwoman from the scene at once. It's getting spicy in here, Hasanoga. Come on. She's mad. She's so mad, guys. My cat is so incredibly upset. It was made clear that the Englishwoman's presence at the restaurant was to be concealed. Those were my orders. But what if this Englishwoman was the killer? I think it would be in everyone's best interest not to pursue that idea. What? The Empire views the friendly terms of its relationships with Britain more highly than anything at the moment. An Englishman has been murdered on our soil. To name an Englishwoman as the primary suspect? Well, without irrefutable evidence, that would be completely out of the question. So that's the reason for the disappearance of the Phantom Woman in this case. But it's not right! Lots of sweating. Except for the judge. That fan's still going. One possibility does spring to mind. What do you mean, Kazuma? UMA University is currently hosting a number of exchange students from Great Britain. And I'm fairly certain that one of them studying in the medical faculty's research laboratory is a young English woman. What? You're a shrewd man. I can see why you're the chosen candidate for the overseas study tour. You mean, when I removed the woman from the scene of the crime, I thought it prudent to check her identity first. And the court demands that you name the lady in question at once, Inspector. The English woman sitting at the university professor's table was a certain Miss Giselle Brett. Okay, I'm gonna need pronunciation on that because I don't think I said it right, but I mean, Giselle. For an English name, that's really fucked up. Yeah. Miss Giselle Brett. So I'm just gonna say it like that, and then it's gonna be wrong, and then here we go. She is indeed a foreign student studying in the research laboratory of UMA University's medical faculty. Gazelle. Yeah, I'm gonna say it like that. I don't care. Or I can call her Jezebel, but that would be rude, so. I admit that under orders from the police bureau, I erased all evidence from this lady's presence at the scene. And ordered these witnesses to make no mention of her in their testimonies. It must now be up to Your Excellency to decide how to deal with this situation. Very well. My thoughts on the matter are as follows. Thus far, the case presented to the court has been underpinned by a particularly critical premise. Namely, that the victim was dining alone. However, as we have now discovered that this premise is false, it would be a desecration of our justice system to ignore the truth and give a ruling at this point.
Objection!
But, Your Excellency, that would mean missing the noon deadline of the ruling in order to send the telegraphic report to Great Britain. Our own government will surely be very displeased by such actions.
Calm yourself, Counsel. I will not allow the government of our country or any other to influence the proceedings of my courtroom. Inspector Hasanoga. Yes, sir? You will locate this Giselle Brett and escort her to the courtroom with the utmost urgency. At once, Your Excellency.
But that means you'll be going against the special orders that you were given from the police bureau.
As I said before, it is my guiding principle to carry out all investigations flawlessly. So it won't be a problem. Nothing will get in my way. Court will now adjourn briefly. Prosecution must call the English student Giselle Brett to the witness stand. Do I make myself clear?
Yes.
Your Excellency! Good. Then we will have a 30-minute recess before reconvening.
This is getting spicy. To be continued, and so shall I. This is a good place to end it. We're at 8:40, and I need to get my desk prepared for my wife's work. But this was really good. This was amazing. Saving that progress. Yeah. Let's do that before we do anything else. Okay, save complete. Very good. All right. Well, that was a trip and a half. Oh my god. And it's really hot in this room. Unfortunately, the Texas heat
has made it kind of unbearable to stay back here. But it's getting closer to fall. Hopefully the weather will change a bit, and I'll be back more often. I will be here next Tuesday night. So we're gonna have a Tofinator Tuesday night on YouTube, and then everything else might be for Twitch or other things. But I really enjoyed this. It looks like YouTube really like stepped it up when it came to streaming. I was able to set up before and then stream. So hopefully everything is good. When I look back on it, I hope to see the correct names and not the previous stream's name before this stream on YouTube. So if it does that, then I'll be thoroughly happy. Trip filled with beef steak. All right. Thank you so much, everybody, so much for coming by. Appreciate it. My name is Tofinator, and I have a Patreon channel in case you want to support the work that I do. Hold on. I'm going to put it in chat so everybody can see it. And then anybody who wants to stop by later and view this VOD, you can also join as well. TOPHINATOR for Tofinator. There we go. It's now in the chat. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Thank you to Andrew Smith and to Cal for being monthly supporters for my Patreon. I'm gonna start doing videos on it, but I want to know what to like do. I could do vlogs. I could do straight up like how my life is going and such like that, and then maybe put out like I don't know what I'll put out there. I don't really want to do a game on there, just for the sole fact that I want my main content to be free, which is reacting to video games and to play them for you guys, especially to voice stuff. So stream voice by Devin, sure, yeah. Yeah, exactly. No, but I really appreciate everybody's generosity when going to the channel. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Those are always free. And remember that I do not like people paying for my content. Not really. So never do it. Don't click that link. Don't ever do it. It's bad. It's bad for you. Save your money. Christmas is coming, you know, and if I can't afford gifts for, you know, my nephew, that's gonna be okay because I believe in my. Do you like my pitch? Give me money. No. Okay. All right. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Bye bye. I need to get things set. Oh, side note. Yes. Oh, thank you very much. Appreciate that, Devin. Yeah. Beautiful voice. You do have one, yes. And I appreciate the compliment. Oh, yeah. Did you really? Oh, wow. That's really nice. All right. Very good, Devin. All right. Well, thanks everybody so much for watching. I am Tofinator, and I'm out. I'll see you later. It's like adorable. Oh, perfect. Yeah. Send me stuff. Yeah. Absolutely. I don't have a link right now from my Discord, but join the Discord. Do all the good stuff. I'll see you later. Bye. Bye-bye. Well, that's annoying. My credits don't work. That's what's annoying. But here's something to play us out, huh? Enjoy. I'm gonna bring down everything and stop the stream. Thanks, guys.